Hi, I'm Mandy, Product Engineer at BlackWolf, and this is our Turbo Lite Twin 240 tent. Our Twin series comes in two models, the 240, this guy, and the 300, which is bigger. So this configuration, the Twin, only comes in the light fabric, the 150 denier polyester. It's a big tent, and it would just be too heavy to do in the canvas fabric. So just the Turbo Lite option in these twin tents. So we've got our 3-pole awning on the front here, so you can use all your accessories with these tents. Front panels, side panels, screen rooms, and then you've got a bedroom on either end. A simple awning at the back, which we'll see soon. So you can see I've got the tent guy ropes done up two different ways. This one here is all to one, as the two guy ropes going to one point. Over here we've got the two separate guy ropes going to two peg out points. This is the best option if the weather's going to be really nasty and you need the stronger setup. This one's fine in sort of more moderate conditions. So coming inside, and I'll show you the inside of the tent. So for this 14-15 summer, we've changed to a single zip door on all of our turbo tents. So the door just zips all the way around. You've got loops and toggles to fold it back on the sides there. And you've got your no-seam mesh door there as well, which most of the time you'll probably find you just have that closed because you've got the protection of under your large awning. So come right inside and I'll show you the features inside. So inside the Twin we've got a nice big space. We've got the rear door here, so that can be fully open for good flow-through ventilation in hot weather. We've got vents in the roof, so I've got one vent closed here and one vent open. Always a good idea to keep those open for good ventilation to minimise condensation. We've got our light hook in the middle here and our handle for putting the tent up and down. So, and then over here we've got our room divider closed. So that's dividing off the bedroom area from this main area, or alternatively you can open those up. So on this side we've got it opened up and you can see makes a nice big space. Room dividers rolled back to the sides, so you can do that on both sides and just have a massive area. Then down the end here we've got our end window. With this one we've got it fully opened. Let some good light and some air in. The other side you'll see from the outside we've got using the gusset in a more weatherproof configuration. So come around to the back of the tent and I'll show you some more. So on the ends of the tent you've got these nice big windows. You can see I've got them set out here with the gusset, using the gusset and the guy ropes. So this is a good option in rainy weather. You can still have these guide out and still get some good ventilation into your tent. With the turbo tents, they are a single skin or partially single skin tent, and so the inner is made from a waterproof fabric, so they're a little more susceptible to condensation than a full dome tent, but that can be easily managed with good ventilation. So having your windows open in this kind of configuration is important. So the other thing we've got a bit different at the back here is just a simpler door and awning system. So you've got your nice big awning on the front. On the back here we've got our door. So the tent itself is symmetrical, it doesn't matter which way, the fly can go on either way on the front, and then the awning's got the large awning on the front. Then on the back you've just got this simpler, you can use poles and guy ropes, peg that out as a shade awning. You've got a little space inside here you can use for a bit of storage. And just a nice simple door system. Okay, so now Richard and I will give you a demonstration about how to pitch and to pack your Turbo Lite Twin tent. This one that we're doing here is the Turbo Lite Twin 240. You'll notice in some of the other videos I do pitch and pack the tents by myself. With these larger tents though, it really is a lot easier with at least two people. So yeah, so we're going to demo it with two people. I mean, you can pitch this tent by yourself, but it can be tricky. So as you can see, first thing to do is get the tent out of the bag, unclip the strap that goes around the pole bundle. The unique thing about turbo tents, of course, is that the frame and the tent stay together. So then you've got some straps just hook over the tops of the knuckles. Then you just extend the lower legs, and the lower knuckles clip into place. So the next thing we're going to do is to peg out the four corners of the main frame, and it is important to have your door closed at this point, because if you do peg it out with the door open, you can end up with it being too tight and you can't close the door. So just make sure you got your door closed when you peg out the main area of the tent. Now this is the second part of the unique part of turbo tents, is the Richard's just going inside now, and he's just going to pick up the hub from the middle and pop the frame up. Simple as that. So that's your main area already assembled, and it's been pretty quick. So now I'm just going to speed up again a little bit, because you guys don't really need to see us bashing in all these pegs. And then the next thing we're going to do is to assemble the bedroom ends. So there's 2 bedroom poles, each consists of 3 parts, a top part and 2 uprights. So the U-pole, curved U-pole, goes across and just meets in the center and threads together. And then your upright pole just goes into slots into that pole, and then they simply just tension by pushing on the ground. So you just pull that foot back into position, just in behind the main frame foot, to get the right tension on the bedroom. So now we're going to do the other end. Thread that curved U-pole in, pop in your upright, and position it next to the foot. You can see it's all nice and taut. Next thing we're going to do is to pull the fly over the tent. Just simply unroll the tent. Just make sure at this point that you get the awning on the side that you want. The fly can go on either way, but obviously there's a big awning on one side and a little awning on the other. And then we just clip the pegs down, clip the fly down to the feet, and also there's some velcros on the inside to just help secure that fly as well. So the next thing we're going to do is to assemble the 3-pole awning. So you've got your ridge pole, just pops into, there's a curved spigot that just pops into a hole in the front of the hub of the main tent. Then we've got our 3-section pole that is the center pole, and then 2 2-section poles for the 2 sides. And all the guy ropes are tucked away neatly in the little fin pockets. So you just unzip those, get them out. Now we're just going to peg out the rest of the tent. The ends of the fly, and these guy ropes on the ends of the bedrooms are quite important, because they really do help to keep the tent in shape for rain shedding. And then of course we want to peg out the rest of the guy ropes, so just get them out of the fin pockets and put your guy ropes up. Alright, pop your bag away and we're all good. Alright, so we've had a fun weekend of camping, now it's time to pack up. So basically just reversing what we've just seen. So we're just going to roll up those guy ropes, pop them back into the fin pockets in the corners, unpeg all the peg points on the fly, awning as well. Those guy ropes will just pack up neatly inside those fin pockets. Just means that the whole fly is much easier to do when you pitch your tent again. No tangles of strings going everywhere, just keeps everything nice and tidy. So we'll take out those poles, collapse down the ridge pole, take off all the velcros on the fly, then we're ready to pull the fly off. Then we just find the middle of the ridge there to pack it up into a nice neat sort of package. Doesn't have to be tiny, just needs to go sort of the length of the bag, and sort of neatly fold it up. Dismantle the bedroom poles, pop those guys back in their bag, and now we're coming back to the part that's a bit unique about Turbo. Oh, get those other pegs out at the end there. Clip the floor up to the clips near the upper knuckles. Now Richard's just going to go inside. When you do this, just make sure you hold your hand up above your head just to catch the frame as it pulls down. It does sort of pop a little bit, so just mind you don't knock it into your head. And then we're just going to do that door up so that it's ready to go when we pack the tent back, or we get the tent back out again. Oh, he's missed that. So then we're just going to press the button on the knuckles. Each of the knuckles has a button. Just pull it up slightly, press the button, let that go, fold those knuckles up. Then you just fold the legs back up, thread the loops on the foot straps back over the upper knuckles as we go around. Again, this is a part of packing up that is a little bit unique to Turbo because you've got your frame attached to the tent. So just going to pull that frame up into the middle, then find the strap that goes around above one of the doors. It holds the top of the pole bundle together. Do that up nice and tight. Then the next thing we're going to do is to sort out the floor into nice kind of neat triangles. So if you spend a little bit of time organising the floor and getting it all nice and flat at this stage, it makes it a lot easier to roll. So you're just looking to make those triangular shapes with the floor, and then fold it right over so that you've got all of the floor on one side of the pole bundle. Make sure you've got your strap ready. Then we're going to fold up the end of the floor as well. Squish all the air out as you roll. Just take it slowly, let that air escape from the tent as you roll it up. Squish it up nice and tight so it'll fit back in the bag nicely. Then we pop the strap around, clip it up, and we're ready to put everything back in the bag. So that's a quick run through of pitching and packing the Turbo Lite Twin tent. Thanks for watching the video, and if you need more information, there's more information on the BlackWolf website. Thanks for watching.